Have you ever wondered what social engineering is and how it can impact your business? Hey everybody, my name's Patrick McBride. I am the founder and the agency owner here at the McBride Agency. Now, every day we strive to provide you with a modern insurance experience without compromising on personal connections. Today, we're exploring one of the biggest threats to your business's cybersecurity, and that is social engineering. What in the world is it? Now, social engineering is actually a tactic that cybercriminals will use to manipulate you or your people into divulging confidential information. They might trick an employee into giving access to sensitive systems or information or passwords, or even convince them to transfer money to fraudulent accounts. It's essentially just trickery committed by cybercriminals that can have dire consequences for your business. But how can a cyber insurance policy protect you from this threat? Well, I'm glad you asked. Cyber insurance policies can include coverage for social engineering, which means that if your business becomes the victim of such tactics and you suffer a financial loss because of it, your insurance policy can and should at that point cover the damages with the right coverages in place. So what kind of things can happen when you're affected by social engineering? Well, let me share a few real world examples of claims that we've seen in our experience over the last couple of years. But first off, let's talk about CEO fraud, also known as whaling. Cybercriminals will impersonate high-level executives to deceive their employees to divulge sensitive information. Now, we've seen cases where whaling schemes have tricked employees into wiring large sums of money into accounts that weren't theirs. Another example is phishing emails. Now, we've all seen phishing emails, and they're designed to look like legitimate messages, but they contain a link or an attachment that if you click on it, it's going to infect that computer and your entire systems with some sort of malware. In this case, it's going to look like it's coming from a reputable source like a bank or a vendor. Once that malware takes hold, the cyber criminals are going to access your entire network and all your data. Last, let me hit quick on ransomware again. This is a type of malware that's going to encrypt your systems, making it unusable until you pay that ransom or that demand. Ransomware has devastating effects all across the world, and we have a whole video on it alone. Now, before we wrap up, I do want to give you 2 tips to avoid social engineering in your offices. So to be wary of all those unsolicited requests. If someone contacts you out of the blue with a request for personal or sensitive information, hold up, call them on the phone. Always ask to identify and verify that person before providing any information or taking any action. Number 2, just educate yourselves and your employees. Social engineering attacks come in many forms and can be highly sophisticated. It's important to educate yourself and your entire team on the different types of social engineering attacks and how to recognize them. This can include things like phishing emails, fake websites, and phone scams. Regular training and awareness programs can help ensure that everyone inside your organization is aware of the risks and how you and your company can stay safe. Now let's talk about the different types of coverage available to protect your business. Most standard cyber insurance policies do provide coverage for things like business interruption, data loss, and liability. However, it is essential to make sure that your policy includes social engineering coverage. Some companies might mistakenly believe that they are protected by other types of insurance policies, such as your traditional commercial policy, your package, or your BOP for crime or fraud. But without specific social engineering coverages, most of those policies do not have coverage for those types of schemes. So kind of just to wrap up here, social engineering is a very real world threat, and it's growing. But if you have the appropriate cyber insurance policy in place, you can have financial protection against the consequences of that social engineering attack, and you will fall prey to one. Remember, it's important to talk with an experienced insurance agent and make sure that you have the right coverage for your business. Don't let social engineering trick you or your employees into thinking your business is immune. Stay safe and stay secure with the right cyber policy in place. Now, if you have any questions, or if you'd like to learn more about how social engineering or cyber policies can impact your business, don't hesitate to reach out to us here at the McBride Agency. Our top priority is to always ensure that you're protected against unexpected losses or threats. So whether you are just starting out or you're an established operation, reach out to us. Let's have a conversation about how our team seeks to protect you and your business. Call or text us at 815-456-5006. We will help you find the right coverage for your specific needs. or you can use the links in the description or the comment section. No matter what you do, take action today. I truly look forward to working with you and connecting you with our team of risk management and commercial insurance experts. We're here for you and we're cheering for you, even if you're not currently a client of the McBride Agency.